Hi everyone, Ron Crider reporting for duty today. It's Sunday. I'm going to have the numbers for you later today. We haven't had good numbers for the past 3 days, so I hope today is better. Today is December the 6th, one day before December the 7th, a horrible day in American history. My day 262. It's a good day because I'm still alive and everybody's doing quite fine around here, but it is still 262 days of dealing with this pandemic. The numbers being broadcast to you here from my condo in Victoria at Indian River Shores. If you can see up here, I have a little fireplace going on my TV. I sure do, a little Christmas music going up there, so it makes me feel a little bit like Christmas coming along. And I'll have to tell you, I don't put any commercials in here. If you see a commercial and you start up the video, you won't know about this until after you've done it. But the next time you can hit the skip button and it will go away. And I also say, don't forget to push the like button. I do appreciate that if you do that. Don't forget the school zone's coming up tomorrow on Beachland Boulevard. They mean business when they say 20 miles per hour. And also, don't forget to get your flu shot. Come on, guys, got to get the flu shot. Last thing you need is a flu along with COVID-19. We don't need any of that. Okay, here are some headlines in the news today on Sunday. COVID-19 hospitalizations in Florida are up almost 68% in the past 4 weeks. How about that? 123 in Miami-Dade County alone. But the state is not facing bed shortages like other parts of the country with a surge of infected people. So that's a little bit of good news. The U.S. on Friday hit a record of 101,276 patients now hospitalized with COVID-19 diagnoses, according to the COVID Tracking Project. Officials in California, Arizona, Indiana, and other states say they are worried about their healthcare systems becoming crushed as infections surge. Now, but Florida, with 4,341 people hospitalized midday Saturday with a primary diagnosis of COVID-19, still remains far below its summer crisis point. So there's a little bit of good news. The state reached a pandemic high of 9,508 hospitalizations on July the 21st, according to the Agency for Healthcare Administration. That figure dropped as low as 2,011 on October the 19th, the records show. The number stood at 2,589 4 weeks ago and has been steadily climbing just as new cases have spiked. Florida tallied at least 10,000 new cases on Saturday for the third day in a row. Yet hospital emergency rooms are seeing fewer people show up with COVID-19 illnesses as compared with the spike 5 months ago. Okay, that's a little bit of good news. I'm trying to give you as much good news as I can. For the week of July the 5th, there were 16,036 visits to the hospital ERs. There were 6,817 visits during the week of November the 22nd, the most recent information available from the state health department. Alrighty, folks, we have at least 30 to 45 days of challenging times ahead of us, and we cannot afford to get to the kinds of numbers that we had in South Florida back in July, because even though we have the beds available, we may not have the staffs necessary to take care of those beds. That was said by the mayor of Miami. This is pretty good news here. Figures show statewide available hospital capacity is 24%, with 21% of intensive care beds available on Saturday. South Florida hospitals have a similar set of circumstances. Okay, here's something that you guys want to consider, especially you younger guys. We now know that people can have long-term health effects from this virus, neurological complications, and now for men, there is some real concern here that men could have long-term illnesses of erectile dysfunction from this virus. So there's something that you need to consider. This is something we didn't know before, and it was like brand news today. Not good news for us guys, right? And I say every day, only you can slow down this pandemic from spreading. Only you can slow down this pandemic from spreading. And I always say, don't blame the president, don't blame Governor DeSantis, don't blame any of the governors, any place in the country. This is something that only we, you and I, can control. Don't go out as much. Don't go to the grocery store 5 times a week. Go to the grocery store once a week. Mask up, distance space. Do all of those things. All right, folks, we're hoping that this vaccine may show up here around December the 10th, not here in Vero Beach, but show up and be available for distribution. Of course, we know it's going to go to the first responders and all those people first. They don't expect it to show up here on the Treasure Coast until February or March. So we have some time before we're going to see that vaccine get here. So just do the best you can and make it even better than you can, because it's extremely important that we try to keep this pandemic down. We try to keep this disease from spreading, and the only way is you have to make it happen. Nobody else can make it happen for you. It is ridiculous for you folks to go out there and constantly blame all these politicians. Hey, the politicians, we don't care a lot for the politicians anyway, but it's not their fault that you're spreading the disease. They didn't create the problem. So come on, let's do the right thing. Oh, by the way, this is very important. Yeah, I'm going to do the weather forecast coming up here in just a second, but I want to show you this. Here's some video that I shot yesterday over at the beach market. And when you ask them, they used to say we're going to be open by December the 18th, right? December the 18th. That's what I've been saying all along. Well, when I asked yesterday, and of course it depends on who you ask. I didn't ask the owner. He wasn't there when I was there, but he said, they said, well, we were hoping to get open by Christmas. I wanted to say it like you mean it. I know they mean it, but look at this video here. They got a lot of work to do to put the Village Beach Market back together again like Humpty Dumpty did. Come on, there's a lot of work to be done here. I just don't see it happening by Christmas. Good luck if it does, and I certainly hope for them it does happen by then. We do miss you, folks, Village Market. We miss you a whole lot. So please, please, please do the best you can, but we'll understand if you don't get it done until after the first of the year. You got to get into a point where people are taking off, and, everybody's trying to get the job done, but they're preoccupied by other things. So that's it. Okay, that's the video on that. Okay, Treasure Coast weather forecast for this Sunday. Sun and clouds mixed, high about 75 degrees during the daytime hours today. Winds are going to be light and variable. The chance of rain during the daytime today is about 7%. And then tonight, on Sunday night, you can expect rain showers early. Will evolve into more steady rain overnight. A potential for heavy rainfall tonight as well. Low 58 degrees tonight. The winds west-northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And the chance of rain, 90% tonight. Rainfall near about a quarter of an inch. So we're going to have a fair amount of rainfall tonight. And then tomorrow on Monday, 72% chance of rain, cloudy and damp with rain in the morning, then becoming partly cloudy, high of 71 degrees, winds west-northwest 10 to 15 miles per hour, and the chance of rain on Monday is going to be about 70%. Okay, you fine folks that watch these videos, and I always do these shout-outs. Well, I'm trying not to do the shout-outs right now. I would like to do the shout-outs, but I'm really trying to rework the shout-outs a little bit. I mean, after all, we're getting to a point where it's taking 6 or 7 minutes to do them. I want to show my appreciation for you folks who are watching and let everybody know that you are there and you're doing it and who you are. I think it's a really nice thing, and I do appreciate it so much. But I'm still working on it. Maybe today I'll be able to get it finished and I'll be able to start throwing them up there tomorrow. But in the meantime, I'm going to dive right into the numbers now. As I say, at 12:45 on Sunday, we just don't know what those numbers are going to be. And now we're not seeing them until somewhere around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Keep your fingers crossed. Please keep your fingers crossed. Might help a little bit. I hope so. Here come the numbers. Alrighty, folks, here we are in the numbers department. It's Sunday afternoon. I got these numbers in about 2:30 this afternoon. It's December the 6th, and once again, not a good day for the deaths. 93 new deaths reported in the past 24 hours. That's 4 more than yesterday. Yesterday we had 89. Now, as far as the positives are concerned, yesterday we were over 10,000. We had 10,431. Today we have 8,436, so we're down by 1,995. So it's good that our positives are down, and it is not good that our deaths are up. Let's take a look at the positivity rate for the entire state of Florida. That's 7.84, and as I say every day, that's always supposed to be under 5%. We haven't seen 5% in a long time. All right, Miami-Dade, 17 new deaths to report in the past 24 hours, 1,999 new positives. The positivity rate for Miami-Dade, 8.55. In Broward County, that's Fort Lauderdale, 7 new deaths to report, 905 new positives. The positivity rate, 7.35. Then in Palm Beach County, 1 new death to report, 531 new positives. Positivity rate in Palm Beach, 6.68. Orange County, that's Orlando, 1 new death to report in the past 24 hours, 444 new positives. The positivity rate up there in Orange County in Orlando, 7.95. In Brevard County, Brevard would be Melbourne, no new deaths to report, 97 new positives. Positivity rate up there, 4.31. They're under 5%. Good for them. All right, St. Lucie County, that's Fort Pierce, 2 new deaths to report, 86 new positives. Their positivity rate is almost 10, 9.63. Martin County is Stewart, no new deaths to report, 49 new positives, and their positivity rate is 7.96. And then in Indian River County, where we are, no new deaths to report, 46 new positives. Positivity rate is 6.73. Now, these 46 new positives for the entire county of Indian River County, 9 of those are in zip code 32960, 2 of them are in zip code 32963, and 5 are in zip code 32967. By the way, these numbers over here represent how many since we started. So zip code 32960 has had 1,250 positives in that zip code 32960. And zip code 32963 here in the Barrier Island, we've had 305 positives since we started in March. And zip code 32967 had 844 new positives since we started. Now let's take a look over here at the 7-day moving averages. These people passed away each day. 97 people passed away each day for the past 7 days. An average of 97 people passed away each day for the past 7 days for the entire state of Florida as a result of COVID-19. So this 97 number is a one-time number for today. Saturday it was 92, Friday it was 91, Thursday it was 81, Wednesday it was 74, 73, 72, 70 as of last Sunday. Look how far we have gone in just a week. It's not good, not good at all. Now let me show you this in a graph form here. Okay, these are the new cases. These are the 7-day moving averages for the new cases. Now, these aren't the deaths that I just showed you, but these are the new cases. But look how many we have over here. Look how high these numbers are getting. These numbers are way up in the stratosphere here. This is where we're going with new cases. This is obviously not good. This is part of what we refer to as the second and third wave. Let me put the 7-day moving average in there. Look how that is climbing up. Very, very bad. All right, let's move down here a little bit and go take a look at the deaths. Now, I just showed you the deaths, but I'm going to show it to you now in graph form. These are the daily deaths, but I'm going to put the 7-day moving average to it. And as you can see, it's beginning to creep up pretty quickly over here. This is where we are right now. And this is back here. The worst day we had was 276 on August the 11th. But then the worst day over here was 121 we had on December the 4th. So not looking good at all. Alrighty, folks, this is 48 hours ago. This is the United States, all of the states in the United States. These are the deaths 48 hours ago. We had 2,259 for the entire United States. In first place, or worst place, was Illinois with 235. Texas in second place with 205, Michigan in third place with 203, Pennsylvania in fourth place with 134, and then Florida was in fifth place with 89. California was in sixth place with 88, Indiana seventh place with 85, Wisconsin was in eighth place with 77. Our friends up there in Minnesota, in Minnetonka, Minnesota, for the entire state of Minnesota was 9 in that's ninth place with 75. Missouri in 10th place with 70. Our neighbor Georgia in 11th place with 68. Then in Ohio, they were 12 with 66. Iowa was in 13 with 61. In 14th place, New York with 54. And then we go down here to New Jersey in 17th place with 44. Very large numbers up there in Jersey, Danny. Check that out. 44 up there. Well, it's good you're down here right now. Although, look, you got 44 up there. What do we have down here? We just looked at ours, and I think we're in the 90s right now today, right? Massachusetts, 18th place with 43. And then we'll go down here to Maryland in 24th place. Maryland's in 24th place with 30. And we'll go down to Colorado in 32nd place with 19. Utah in 35th place with 14. We'll go down a bit further for New Hampshire in 38th place with 7. And in Maine, 40th place with 3. We'll go down just a teeny bit further. Vermont, 42nd place with 2. Then, of course, Alaska in 43rd place with 1. There was Louisiana didn't report anything. Washington, the state of Washington, had none. Kansas had none. Connecticut didn't report anything. Idaho had 0. Rhode Island didn't report anything 48 hours ago. And Delaware had 0, and Wyoming had 0. By the way, people ask me, well, how come you skip some of those states when you repeat the states? Well, I don't want to have to give all of the states out, but I do say the ones that people ask me to say, and then of course you can see them on the screen. If your screen's big enough, you can see exactly what they are. I'm trying to move through here as quickly as possible, give you everything I can pretty fast, but not to take up too much of your time. Alrighty, folks, let's take a look at what I refer to as the global view. These are the really, really big numbers. USA cases, 14,669,402. USA deaths, 281,854. Global cases, this is the biggest number of all, 66,871,784. And then the global deaths, 1,533,682. And those are the numbers today for the United States, for Vero Beach, for the entire state of Florida, county by county up the East Coast. This is what we do every day here. Sometimes we add something onto this video at the end. I have a couple of things I want to add on. Danny sent me something that I would like to stick in here, and I have to massage it around a little bit in order to do it, but I think you'll find it quite interesting. I probably will put that up for you on Monday. Thank you very much for watching today. I hope you have a very blessed rest of your Sunday. Look forward to seeing you back here on Monday. Ron Crider, signing off. Have a very blessed Sunday.